Mini project time. Just a nightlight. So basically it gets really dark out here. We don't really have street lights, and it gets super dark when we're trying to walk to our camper at night. So the solution is to put a solar panel on this side of the camper where we get the most sun, and then we'll have a light on this side where we're walking to and from our door. Ta-da!
She's gonna be crooked.
Uh-oh. I mean, everything in our life is a little topsy-turvy. Good morning! We have some really exciting news, even though it's kind of open-ended. We found a house on 10 acres of land. Kind of just dropped into our laps, it feels like. We were looking and looking and looking, not seeing anything, and then boom, we saw this one. So we've driven by it, and now we are going to see it with a buyer's agent. So not saying this is the one, just saying that we've really begun the process, and it's getting super real that we could be very close to finding our property. So say a prayer for us. We all just took turns praying and just blessing the home, and whether it's ours or whether it's meant for somebody else, we want it to be a blessing to them and to the people selling it. I had an opportunity to pray with some dear friends over it, and now with my family. Sadly, Thomas is working. He works so hard for us, so he will not be able to be at the showing, but thank God he trusts me and my opinions, and he values that I will know whether or not this is the perfect home for us. So be praying, and we are so excited. We'll share little bits of the house when we go through it today, what we can. So just so you know, we drove by goats and donkeys and horses and cows to get there, and so I'm like, oh, this really is our neighborhood. Anyway, we're super excited, and again, we don't know if this will be the one or not. We haven't walked through it, super early in the game, and we're just praying that the Lord will give us patience and wisdom in choosing the right next step. Bless you. Stay tuned. Howdy, possible neighbor. We're here. What?
It's all fenced in. Look, you can see it in the back, the pools. They have like harbor.
I do see quite a bit of fencing.
And look, over here you can see a little bit in the trees.
Yeah. So we're just trying to take in what we can right now. We're waiting on our buyer's agent to get here. I totally thought it was a double wide, but it looks like a single wide, which may cause a bit of issue. Anyway, we are waiting for the buyer's agent to get here. We got here a little bit early because we're excited. So we are just kind of taking in what we can on the outside, and I guess we'll see you in a bit.
I would love like coming out here to get the mail.
Yeah, this
It's
walk
so nice.
is super cute.
Yeah, you just walk out.
I have a feeling though we'll do like a gravel driveway to prevent the muck. What do you think, Ezzy? They're pretending to get the mail so they can get a feel for it.
into our
There
pool.
is a creek. Oh my goodness, guys, you don't even understand right now.
We can dig. Some
I
of
kept
the
saying, like,
look, it's moving too.
how badly I wanted a creek on our property.
And
Oh my gosh. And of course, we blocked the whole property, and this is in the back corner. And it keeps running through the back unfenced portion. We could totally dig this out and make it a bigger creek too.
Yeah.
Oh my
Or we
gosh.
can make it into a pool.
Alright, well, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I think we might have just gotten our table and benches 2 days early, which means dining room time setup is a go. Ooh, here's to hoping. I think I shall cut the box with my golden scissors.
So this is the space we're working with. And yeah. Yay!
Be careful to the edges. Oh, will you go get my scissors?
Yeah.
Oops. Why is there a hole in the middle of the pole? Ta-da! I did it! So there's another bench under there, and then there's this one. I don't know if I'm gonna pull it out long ways or not. For now, it actually fits there pretty well, and it's super lightweight. Like, the kids can slide it out if everybody's gonna sit. So I don't know exactly which way I'm gonna have it, but we did it. Then I got this super cute table runner. That's like the perfect size. Right, Ezzy? You like it? The dog likes it? Good. And Mama likes it. And Zozo likes it. Story likes it. And Waldo likes it. And you like it. It's a nice table. And a nice bench. And a nice other bench. Do you want to sit on that bench?
No.
Okay. Oh, because you'll be under the table? Watch this. Ta-da! Are you going to sit on it now? Yay! Good job, buddy. You got your fruit? Oh, it's not a blueberry. Those are grapes.
Oh.
I don't know if I showed you guys these lights or not yet, but these are going across the slide out and I'm super excited. I'll see you in the after. Well, this is not exactly what I had in mind, but it works for now. On our way to see house number 2. You excited, D'Artagnan?
Yep.
Actually, I think he's more like a, what's the one? Aramis, maybe? Artemis? I don't know. Okay, I just Googled and it was totally Aramis. But the Duke of Buckingham is also a close second.
People always tell me I look like Thomas.
I mean, I just really want you to leap out with like a fencing sword.
I have one.
You do? Where?
Got it on me right now.
Like that? See? Zoe, look at me.
And we're on another dirt road. Oh, it looks further back. If that's it, it looks further. Oh no, it's right there. I like our little fence. That's cute.
This is the design.
Oh, look at all the fruit trees and stuff already planted. I wonder what they got.
Great design.
Who is this?
Made a great design. They are.
All right, let's discuss first thoughts pulling up, just so we have it documented.
Beautiful, huge, beautiful.
It's bigger than the camper.
It's amazing.
So it is like a very makeshift built 1 room at a time home, but it's 2,400 square feet, which is bigger than we've ever lived in.
Yeah.
Our old house was 1,300.
1390, so we're gaining like 1,000.
We're gaining like 1,000 square feet and an upper level, so it's like a split level 2-story. And I'm definitely compromising on acreage, so I'm trying to go in it with an open mind. But it's a little, I think it's like 2¼ acres. Yeah, so I mean, you know, if we grow out of it in the future, that's something to deal with in the future, I guess. But it is cute, and they've got tons of fruit trees planted up front, so they're already starting, and we'll just have to walk it and see how we feel. Go ahead, Story. I know, I love the little mud room, or as I am affectionately calling it, my plant room already. No, that's just so like water can drain and...
Oh.
Okay, so this black tile was
I knew this was the entrance, yeah.
Okay, so just to let you know,
Oh, it's
kinda
bigger
what's
than I
going
thought.
on.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's a bunch of fruit trees already.
This is a peach tree.
Is it? Yep, it is. You're right.
And then this
Come on, Ez.
Mama, my shoe keeps getting filled with dirt. This is a pear tree.
Welcome to the country, love.
Mama, this is a
What?
pear tree.
A pear tree? Nice.
And this is a lemon tree.
Wow.
A pineapple pear tree.
A pineapple.
all the way back over there. All the way back
Okay.
over here to the peak.
I
where the
see.
tree is.
I see.
All the way up that side.
I can't figure out where the water's coming from though, because like you can see it
It's runoff.
where it used to be.
That's elevation up there.
Oh, so it's not a creek. It's just like some kind of
I
weird.
thought there was a creek back there.
Oh,
It may still be. But
right.
beyond the property line.
Oh, gotcha.
Follow this.
Alright guys, so for the sake of keeping you in the loop, we have looked at 2 properties. The first one I thought was completely perfect, except for the fact that it was a little small, but we kind of planned to get it and then build in the back of the property because it was 10 acres. 10. But it was not our property. So we didn't end up scoring that one, I guess. And I didn't film it because, hey, what are you doing, bud? Can we not do that? Let's take a break. Okay? Thank you. Where's your shirt's falling off? There we go. Okay. So I didn't film it, but I totally got too obsessed with that property because of the acreage and the soil, and it had a creek running through it, and the grass was amazing, not like your typical Florida, just like weed cover and sand. So yeah. Anyway, I sobbed. And of course, you know, like, we've been praying this whole time, like, Lord, you know which property is going to be ours, so guard our hearts. And of course it was like I let my guard down a little bit for this one, and it didn't work out, but that's okay. It's kind of funny because before we sold our home and bought an RV, we were looking in this area just to look at prices of things, like what to expect when we got here, what kind of land could we get, and there was this home that looked very quirky and very weird, and you couldn't really tell like what exactly it was, like how it was built. And I was like, man, that's a really cool home, but it's only on 2¼ acres. So you might be thinking 2¼ acres is a really great yard, and it really is. But I really didn't want to move again, right? So I wanted that 5-10 acres just so I knew we could grow into it and never grow out of it, in case we ever did decide we wanted cows, even though right now probably not, you know, that type of thing. I wanted a future there, and I was so dead set on it. And then I had everyone telling me like, hey, you might want to come down on the acreage because we literally cannot find anything in our price range but this one house. And this one house was very weird, but very cool. And it was just the acreage that was, in my mind, too small. And for a bunch of personal reasons, I had to kind of compromise with my husband and our finances and our credit and all those type of things that affect your house buying, your property buying. I decided to go look at this house, even though it was only on 2¼ acres. So we went and we immediately pulled into the driveway, and it was just homey. Like, I don't know how to explain it, because I could point all the issues out to you, like there's a neighbor right next door, so we'll have to build a privacy fence, and I didn't want any neighbors at all. It's only 2¼ acres. I wanted no less than 5, and that was like minimum. And just all these things I could point out. The kitchen is teeny tiny, but workable. And basically, I wanted to just point out all these negative things about it, but I love it. Like, I can't explain it to you other than the fact that it felt right, even though it was not what I was looking for. I mean, we even were looking for raw land to build on, but you know, Thomas's new job has him working like 50 hours a week, and it's just me. And you know, that may just have to be something for the future. So as of now, we put an offer in on this house, and we're just waiting to hear back, and then we can get inspections done and all that. And it doesn't mean the house is ours, but it means that we're trying. Did you find mushrooms? Wow, let me see. That's a good one. Oh. Oh, you got some dirt on your waffle. Just blow it off. So it doesn't mean the house is ours, but I just wanted to be real with you guys, and I just wanted to share the process, because at first I thought about not even talking about the one house that I cried over, because, you know, what does it matter now? But it matters because it's a journey. I want people knowing that it takes a journey to get there, right? You're not gonna buy the first property you land on. You're not gonna buy the first house you see, or you might, but a lot of times things don't work out, and a lot of things like don't happen the way you think they should, and a lot of homes don't meet the criteria that you have built up in your head. I'm rambling just to say that I want to keep it real with you guys, so even if we don't end up in this weird quirky house, I just want you to know that we're doing, you know, we're living this journey, and we're trying hard to get somewhere, and I want to share that with you guys. So if you're still listening, thanks for hearing me ramble. We should hear back from the sellers today if they accept our offer, and then all the inspections will start. Yeah, and then if it's ours, I guess we'll start touring it and working on it and making it our home. It looks so good, babe. Even as these multiple hot dogs that he needed to put on there. Yes, please. You excited?
Yeah.
Like, at all the possibilities that are about to happen? So babe, why are we cooking out right now?
We do what we want.
Is
We're
it
in a camper?
Because we live in a camper. Not for long though, right? Maybe.
What, like a month?
So it's kind of like a maybe we might almost have home at the end of a month, right? Right? Stop being weird. So we're cooking out as like a sort of half maybe celebration.
I just love you so much.
I just love you. So I appreciate you guys watching. I hope that you will subscribe and follow us along on our journey to convert an old farmhouse, or to convert an old property, or whatever our journey looks like. As of now, we're still in the sardine can. Have a good day, guys. See you next time.